mean, I really tried to hold out as long as I can until the exact spot kind of came into fruition. I mean, didn't grow up here, but I lived right behind the store, right behind Pristine Auto for 3 years, over a decade ago, and you know, this was always the neighborhood where I wanted to be. First reason I came to Huntington Beach was because I had recognized the name and I knew that a lot of the bands were here. So there was, in my mind, it was kind of like, oh, I could go to the music store in this city and it's probably gonna be really, really fun. I mean, it's gonna be similar to One Look Vintage originally, but it's gonna have a much higher inventory of apparel and then a more focus on records and specifically just all things vinyl. We have everything from 45s from over 60, 70 years ago to LPs that were released earlier this week. So I had always heard old stories about the Golden Bear. People used to come into some other stores that I was working at and just share their stories. And so I've tried to go out of my way with my team and try to select records of bands that have played in Huntington Beach or have a connection to Huntington Beach. A lot of artists grew up here. Huntington Beach has a rich history with music, so we try to carry as many local artists as we can, and at the same time we want to, you know, someone to come in here who saw some of these classic bands in the 70s and be able to get their original copies of the records, you know, right down where it used to be.
My dad's a musician. He has been his whole life, and so I've been inspired by that. And getting to see vinyl, and the sound of vinyl is so different. You know, it's got more warmth, it's got more life to it, and so we've always been vinyl people. I mean, we have a huge collection at home, so I'm stoked that this place is here.
There were a lot of Dead records, so that was kind of exciting. So I'm a big fan of the Grateful Dead, and but I also saw a mixture of Animal Collective and Sunny Day Real Estate. So it's they have a lot of variety here.
Most celebrated Huntington Beach record that would be in our store would probably be the Beach Boulevard compilation from Posh Boy, which most people regard as the first punk record from Orange County. And we have a mess of those.